Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
And welcome everybody here to Richland High School, the site for tonight's non-district matchup here between the visiting Mustangs of Loretto and the home squad, the Raiders of Richland. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network, going to be bringing you tonight's action. Taking a look at both sides coming into this game, starting first with the visitors from Loretto. coming in at 12-3 overall, 4-0 within their district. Their head coach is Zach Curtis. On the other side for Richland, 9-7 overall, 4-0 within their district as well. Their head coach is Troy Hughes. Mustangs have come into this game winning 8 in a row, and the Raiders very close to that, winning 8 out of their last 10. Taking a look here at the starting lineups for both sides. Starting first with the visitors, be Caden Porter, batting first in center field, batting second in right field, Lane Ezell, batting third at shortstop, Clint Seymour, batting fourth at third base, Finn Duke, batting fifth at first base, Carter Daniel, batting sixth and catching, Connor Pope. The designated hitter, Miles Moore, will be batting seventh. Batting eighth at second base, Carter Robertson. And rounding out the order in left field will be Jackson Tragula. On the mound tonight will be Cade Lay. Now over to the Raiders. Batting first and catching will be Houston Cheek. Batting second at second base, Jace Derryberry. Batting third at third is Carter Edwards. Batting fourth at first base, Bryce Miller. Batting fifth in right field, Colton Trimble. Batting sixth at shortstop, Jamison Andrews. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Cameron Mann. Batting eighth in left field, Ryan Jones. And batting ninth, rounding out the lineup in center field, Riley Gillette. So that is your starting lineup here for the Raiders. They'll be wearing their all-white uniforms here with orange numerals outlined in black. Loretto going to be wearing their off-white gold uniforms with black numerals, kind of a throwback look here tonight for the Mustangs. These two tried to play here at the same time last year, and the only cloud in southern Middle Tennessee just happened to come right over top of this field and just unleash and made that game unplayable. So finally going to get this one in on an overcast day. Not much wind to speak of. The wind we do have is blowing straight out the left field. So with the short porches in left and right and the short center field fence, I'm sure some of these Mustang hitters might be thinking of trying to go deep. Same with the Raider hitters as well. So Caden Porter going to be leading things off here, going to be facing off with Cade Lay, the opposing pitcher for the Raiders. Porter's done a good job at the center field spot and also the leadoff spot here for the Mustangs all season long. Lay working out of the stretch. And the first pitch. Going to miss away for ball one. Porter in the middle of the box. Comes the 1-0. That one's on the outside corner for strike one. Comes a 1-1 from Lace, swung on and miss for strike two. Porter down 1-2 in the count to start things off. Now scoots up in the box a little bit. And the 1-2 from Lay. That's a fastball low for ball two. Count evens up here, 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man for the Mustangs. Lay comes set again. And the 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed for strike three. That will be the first out of the inning. One gone here for the Mustangs in the top of the first. Going to bring up the right fielder in Lane Ezell.
Now batting, Lane Ezell.
One of the few left-handers you're going to see in this Mustang lineup here tonight. And the first pitch from Lay. Hit high in the air down the left side. And that one's going to get out of play and foul for strike one. Lay comes set again. And the 0-1. Bunt is actually fouled off of Ezell as he tried a bunt attempt, so that will make the count no balls and 2 strikes. Ezell down early in the count, 0-2. Infield normal depth, same as the outfield here for the Raiders. And the 0-2 pitch from Lay. Misses high and away for ball one. Lay comes set again. This one's going to be hit high in the air. The third baseman. Nice play over there by Edwards, and we have got two gone here. Top of the first inning.
Now batting, Clint Seymour.
Clint Seymour now due up here for the Mustangs, trying to keep the inning alive. Facing Lay here for the first time. And the first pitch. Hit foul down the left field line, excuse me. Count is now at 0-1. Comes the 0-1 from Lay. Fastball misses low and away for ball one. Lay comes set. And the 1-1. Misses in for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike here to the 3-hole hitter for Loretto. 2 gone here in the top of the first. And the 2-1. Hit high in the air down the left field line, but that's going to go foul. And the count now even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Both of these teams sitting perfect in district play so far this year. So a nice little late week test. It's a 2-2. This one's lined up the middle, and that's going to get through for a base hit. A 2-out single here for Clint Seymour, and we got 1 on. That's going to bring up Finn Duke, the cleanup hitter.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 24, Finn Duke.
Duke has done a great job all season long in that spot. A lot of pop in this lineup at just about every spot here for Loretto. Decent lead over at first by Seymour. And Lay will check on him, throw not in time. And a nice little overcast day here. Almost perfect temperatures, wind blowing out to left. First pitch, and that one misses high and away for ball one. Decent lead by Seymour. Comes the 1-0. That one's in the dirt for ball two. Excuse me, this is Luke Jones pitching. We have Cade Lay that's pitching for Loretto. My apologies. Jones comes set. And the 2-0 misses away for ball three. Just read my scorebook wrong. It's a good thing I corrected with 2 outs in the top of the first and rather than the 7th inning. Comes a 3-0 from Jones, and that one's in there for strike one. Jones comes set. And the 3-1. Hit down the left field line. This could be trouble and just foul. And the count will now go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good rip on it there by Duke. Slightly smaller lead here by Seymour as Jones now steps off the rubber and resets. Jones comes set. Here comes the full count offering. And that actually clips Duke. Would have been ball 4 anyways. So now we got 2 gone here. 2 on with 2 gone in the top of the first inning. It's going to bring up Carter Daniel, the first baseman. Right now, Jones sitting at 20 pitches after walking Duke. So a 2-out single by Seymour, and then a walk/hit by pitch, however you want to put it, puts Duke at first base. Daniel on for his first at bat here to face Jones. And the first pitch. Hit down the left field line. Nice play by Edwards of the third baseman. Steps on third, and that will end the inning. Jones gets out of the jam here in the top of the first. Raiders now coming up the bat here. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suits, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Richland High School. We go the bottom half of the first inning. No score here between the Mustangs of Loretto and the Raiders of Richland. Houston Cheek here to lead things off for the Raiders. Facing off with the left-hander in Cade Lay. So the Mustangs stranded 2 in the top half of the inning. Raiders trying to answer with one of their own here. Lay working out of the windup off the left side of the rubber. The first pitch. That one misses high for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. It's a fastball that misses high for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes here to the leadoff hitter in Cheek. Next pitch hit high in the air. Shortstop Seymour makes the catch, and we have got one gone here in the bottom of the first inning. It's going to bring up Jace Derryberry for his first at bat here against Lay. One gone here in the bottom of the first inning. Comes the first pitch from Lay. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Derryberry in the middle of the box. Next pitch by Lay is in there for strike 1. Bit of a tailing fastball there from the left-hander. Comes a 1-1. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Derryberry. And the 1-2 delivery. Hit here to Seymour at short. Throw over to Daniel at first. In time, and that is the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning. We'll now bring up Carter Edwards.
Up next for the Raiders,
Edwards, who made a couple good plays in the top of the first inning, helped the Raiders get out of that jam with 2 outs. Lay back on the rubber, working out of the windup. And here comes the first pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. And the 0-1. Hit down the left field line. That's going to get through for a base hit. He's heading towards second base. Here comes a relay throw. It will not be in time. A 2-out double here by Carter Edwards has put a runner in scoring position here for the Raiders with 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning.
Now batting first baseman Bryce Miller.
So after the Mustangs tried to put together a rally in the top of the first inning with 2 outs, the Raiders trying to do the same as Bryce Miller, the first baseman, comes up the bat. Miller, a very good football player. One of the many reasons for the really good, successful season for the Raiders this past year. Lake comes set, and now steps out off the rubber to reset. And the first pitch. And the dirt for ball 1. Lay's working off the edge of the rubber. It's the 1-0. Inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to the cleanup hitter here for Richland. Infield kind of shaded towards the left side here with Miller. 2-0 on the inside corner for strike 1. Lay comes set, and the 2-1. Another fastball in. Pope fakes the throw. Now the count's at 3 balls and 1 strike. Lay comes set, and the 3-1. And the dirt, that's going to get away from Pope. Edwards on his way to third, and now we got runners on the corners here with 2 outs for the Raiders in the bottom of the first inning.
Next up for the Raiders, sophomore.
It's going to bring up Colton Trimble here, the right fielder. So now runners on the corners here for Richland. We have 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. So after Loretto did that, the top in the half of the inning, Raiders now doing the same. First pitch from Lake. Hit high in the air, deep to left field. This one's got a chance, and it is gone. First pitch Colton Trimble sees is a 3-run homer here to left center field, and Richland now leads this one 3-0. A no-doubter off the bat from Trimble, and the Raiders take an early lead here in the first inning.
Next up for the Raiders, freshman shortstop, number 3, Jamison Andrews.
Jamison Andrews here. Shortstop now due up for the Raiders. And try to extend this rally, this 2-out rally here in the bottom of the first. First pitch from Lake. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Misses high for ball 1. And the 1-1. Fouled away and into the parking lot for strike 2. And the 1-2. In the dirt and misses away for ball 2. Lay out of the windup. Here comes a 2-2. Down the middle for strike 3, and that will end the inning. A 2-out Colton Trimble 3-run homer has given Richland the lead here as we go to the top of the second. Raiders lead at 3-0. Mustangs will bat next, coming up here on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at Richland, a Colton Trimble 3-run homer in the bottom of the first. We now go to the top of the second. Raiders leading Loretto 3-0. Luke Jones a face-off here with the catcher, Connor Pope. Jones who threw 21 pitches in the first inning. Pope hits the first one high, but out of play here for strike one. Trimble did that damage with 2 on and 2 out in the bottom half of the inning. A 2-out rally. Difference in the game so far. Comes the 0-1 from Jones to Pope. Lined up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Second hit of the game here for the Mustangs, and Cope is now at first base. Going to bring up Miles Moore, the designated hitter here for the Mustangs. We'll get a courtesy runner into the game here for Loretto.
Now batting, number 3,
And
Miles Moore.
going to be Cason Springer coming in to be the courtesy runner here for Loretto. Moore, another left-handed bat here in this Mustang lineup. Jones comes set. And the first pitch. Swung on a miss for strike one. Good breaking ball there. And they're going to check on Springer at first. Decent lead by Springer. Here's the 0-1 and just misses away for ball one. Comes a 1-1. Breaking ball misses in for ball two. Sun coming out here. Comes a 2-1 from Jones. Hit high in the air, but in foul territory. Miller, the first baseman, camps underneath it. Makes the catch, and we have got one gone here in the top of the second inning. Going to bring up the second baseman in Carter Robertson. 8-hole hitter here for the Mustangs.
Now batting, Carter Robertson.
Right-handed hitter here. Springer, decent lead over at first for the Mustangs. First pitch from Jones. Misses away for ball one. There's Jones comes set again. And the 1-0. Hit in the left field. It's going to be Jones. Going to make the catch there in left, and we have got two gone here in the top of the second inning. Bring up the 9-hole hitter in Jackson Tragula. Trying to keep the inning alive here with two gone in the top of the second. Richland leading this one 3-0. Biggest lead Springer's had so far over there at first. Jones takes a long look over. And the first pitch. Hit in the air to deep right center field. And the center fielder just misjudges this one. Springer's going to round third. Here comes a relay, no throw. Springer will score. So Tragula going to come away here with a 2-out double. And Loretto cuts into the lead here at 3-1. Gillett looked like he just struggled with that one in the sun. But any way you look at it, Loretto has cut the lead to 2. Bring top of the order here is going to be Caden Porter here. Struck out in his first at bat the previous inning. Sung really strong right here, right now at Richland. First pitch from Jones. Misses away for ball 1. Tragula with the big lead at second. And the 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. And the 1-1. Line down the left field line, but way foul for strike 2. Jones has got Porter down again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Jones now. Check on Tragula at second. No one was really covering over there at second base. Just more to keep him honest. Infield at normal depth, outfield at normal depth as well here for Richland. And the 1-2. Fastball misses barely low and away for ball 2. Deuce is on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here to Porter. And a runner standing on second base. The 2-2. Misses away for ball 3. Jones right now with 35 pitches in the game. And the full count offering. Chopped over to Edwards at third. His throw over to Miller will be in time, and that will end the inning. The Mustangs answer. Give 1 in the top half of the second, but Richland still leads at 3-1 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. That one is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we go to the bottom of the second. Richland leading Loretto at 3-1. Gabe Lay on for his second inning of work. Starting things off here with the designated hitter, the 7-0 for Richland and Cameron Mann. Lay the lefty, first pitch. That one's in there for strike one. Difference in the game has been Colton Trimple's 3-run homer in the bottom of the first. Next pitch from Lay, foul back over our heads here for strike two. Jackson Tragula had a bloop double, if you will. Scored a run, and those are our 2 run scoring plays so far. The 0-2. Grounded over to Robertson at second. Throws over to Daniel in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. Going to bring up Ryan Jones, a left fielder. So we got one gone here in the bottom of the second inning. Jones, who's been a little bit busy over there in left field so far tonight. First pitch from late. Swung on a miss for strike one. Comes the 0-1. Misses away for ball one. And the 1-1 from Lay. Fastball misses in for ball two. Loretto will be back in action, taking on Brooks, Alabama, tomorrow night at Gary Lamb Field. Next pitch, foul back and out of play for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes here, the 8-hole hitter for the Raiders. Lay out of the windup. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike three. That will be the second out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game for Lay will bring up the center fielder and Riley Gillett. So Gillett here, the right-hander, is first at bat here against Lay. Houston Cheek, the catcher, waiting on deck. Comes the first pitch. Foul back for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt for ball one. There comes a 1-1 from Lay. Just low and in for ball two. Comes a 2-1. Misses in for ball three. Lay goes to work quickly, the 3-1. And that one misses in for ball four. 2-out walk brings up Houston Cheek, the top of the order here for the Raiders. 2 gone, the bottom of the second inning. Cheek, who popped up the Seymour at shortstop in his first at bat in the previous inning. So, top of the order now turning around for both teams already here quickly in the second inning. So, Cheek steps in with Gillett on first. Big lead from Gillett over at first. Lay will check over, not in time. Gillett shortens the lead, now extends it. First pitch in the dirt for ball one. Comes, well, and they might have gotten him, and they do. What a great pickoff there by Lay, and that will end the inning. 3-1's a Richland lead as we go to the top of the third inning. Mustangs batting next here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm. with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And 3-1's a Richland lead as we go to the top of the third here. Due up for the Mustangs will be 2 at 3-4 and Azell, Seymour, and Duke. Previous ending off a very nice pickoff move from Cade Lay to get Riley Gillett over at first. Zell, due up. Popped up to Edwards over at third in his first at bat in the top of the first inning. Facing off with Jones here for the second time. Jones so far through 2 innings. A run off 3 hits, a walk, a strikeout through 36 pitches. Infield, outfield playing normal here against Azell. First pitch from Jones. Hit into right field. And a nice catch there by the right fielder in Trimble, and we got one gone here in the top of the third inning. Bring up Seymour. Single up the middle in his first at bat and was eventually left on base in the top of the first inning. Back-to-back lefties here for the Mustangs. Jones comes set out of the stretch, and the first pitch. Breaking ball misses in for ball 1. And the 1-0 misses away for ball 2. Seymour back in the box, standing almost right on top of the plate. And the 2-0. Hit high in the air. Trimble in right field. Now charging in on it. And makes a good catch there in right. Trimble very busy here in the top of the third, and we've got 2 gone. Gonna bring up Finn Duke, the third baseman. Walked in his previous at-bat with 2 outs in the top of the first. Right-handed hitting third baseman. Jones comes set, and here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball misses away for ball 1. And the 1-0 from Jones. Fastball misses away for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes here with 2 gone. Cleanup hitter here for the Mustangs. 2-0 from Jones. And say Duke went around for strike 1. Wasn't able to hold up on the breaking ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Delivery from Jones. Fouled straight back, and the count evens up. Deuces with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jones comes set, and here comes the 2-2. Hit in the air. And the shortstop, Andrews, calls everybody off, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Mustangs here in the top of the third. We go to the bottom half of the inning. Richland leading at 3-1. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Richland as we go here to the bottom of the third inning. Raiders leading Loretto here 3-1. Top of the order due up here for the Raiders. Houston Cheek was actually in the batter's box when the previous inning ended on a nice pickoff move by Cade Lay to get Riley Gillett at first. So Cheek officially facing off with Lay here for the second time. And the first pitch. And that one's in there for strike one. And the 0-1. And now it's 0-2 with the fastball in the inside corner. Cheek, who popped up to Seymour in his first at bat in the first inning. And the 0-2. Sent here to Duke at third, makes the play, throws over to Daniel in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the bottom of the third, and that's going to bring up Jace Derryberry, the second baseman. Derryberry, who grounded out to Seymour at short in his first at bat in the bottom of the first inning. Here to face off with Lay for the second time. So far through 2 1/3 inning. 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and sitting at 37 pitches. First pitch here. This one's chopped. Robertson at second charges, throws over to Daniel. And that one is in time. Quickly 2 gone here in the bottom of the third inning. It's now going to bring up Carter Edwards, the third baseman.
Sophomore third baseman number 2, Carter
Edwards, who doubled down the left field line in his first at bat in the bottom of the first with 2 gone. Started that rally to give Richland a 3-0 lead to start things off. First pitch here from Lay in the dirt for ball 1. And the 1-0 from Lay. That one's low for ball 2. And the 2-0. Chopped down the left field line, but foul for strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike to the 3-hole hitter for the Raiders. And the 2-1. Hit high in the air, infield pop-up. Seymour calls everybody off, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. A quick 3 up, 3 down for the Raiders here. The bottom of the third, we're going to head to the top of the fourth. Richland leading Loretto. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Rent-Rite Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Rite is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Rite Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
Now we go to the top of the fourth here. Richland leading Loretto 3-1. Carter Daniel here to lead things off here against Luke Jones. First pitch from Jones, misses in with a breaking ball for ball one. Daniel popped over to Edwards at third in his first at bat in the top of the first inning. Now head coach Troy Hughes going to go out and check with his pitcher here for the time being. A quick meeting. Just looks like it was just a slight adjustment needed to be made, and that will be it. Shades of Lou Piniella. Just a couple words needed to be said, and he's back in the dugout. Jones, who's been working out of the stretch the whole night. The 1-0 to Daniel. Fastball in the dirt for ball two. Jones has been efficient so far. 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Sitting right now at 47 pitches. Connor Popele waiting on deck. One of the 3 hits tonight here for the Mustangs. The 2-0. Lined in the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Daniel leads things off here in the top of the fourth with a single. Now we'll bring up the catcher and Connor Pope.
Now batting.
Fourth hit of the game here for the Mustangs. Pope had a single up the middle in the second inning. And eventually his courtesy runner, in Kason Springer, scored the lone run for the Mustangs in this one so far. Jones comes set. First pitch. Swung on a miss, a breaking ball for strike one. Decent lead from Daniel over at first. Jones taking a long look. And the 0-1. Fouled away for strike two. Again, a decent lead by Daniel at first. It's the 0-2. Daniel takes off. That one misses away for ball one. Daniel, and that ball is going to get through, and Daniel's going to come up with a stolen base. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Pope. Or 1 ball, 2 strikes to Pope. Runner now in scoring position here for the 3rd time today for the Mustangs. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th. And the 1-2. Breaking ball in there for strike 3. First out of the inning. Very good breaking ball from Jones. That's his 2nd strikeout here of the inning.
Now batting.
Going to bring up Miles Moore, the designated hitter. Popped up over to Miller at first in his first at bat in the 2nd inning. Another lefty in this Mustang lineup. Carter Daniels standing on second base with a big lead over there at second. First pitch from Jones. Misses away for ball one. Sun really strong here and hard to read for everyone in second, first, and right field. And center field for that matter. Next pitch. Misses low and in for ball two. Jones out of the stretch comes set. And now pickoff move here. Trying a back pick on Daniel, but it's not in time. Jones comes set again. And the 2-1. The 2-0 misses away for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike here, the 7-0 hitter for Loretto. And the 3-0 misses low for ball 4. 2 on, 1 gone here in the top of the 4th inning. Going to bring up Carter Robertson, the second baseman. Flew out the Jones and left in his first at bat. Corner infield playing even with the bag. Middle infield a double play depth here for the Raiders. Jones here. Checking on Daniel at second base. Right fielder Trimble playing more towards the gap. Center field straight away. Left field guarding the line a little bit. First pitch from Jones. Hit down the left field line towards Jones. He charges in and makes the catch here for the second out of the inning. 2 gone here with 2 away in the top of the 4th inning. Bring up Jackson Tragula here for the Mustangs.
Now batting for the Mustangs, Jackson Traglia.
He had it's officially a RBI double, but Gillen in center field had trouble judging the ball. He thought it was going to go to the warning track, and it landed right in front of him. Another lefty here in the lineup for the Mustangs. One of 4 that they have. Jones here going to check on Daniel again at second base. And you're going to, ooh. That was ball 1 and very borderline to a balk. I thought he was going to definitely cross over and try to get Daniel at second. That was as borderline as it gets. One 0 from Jones. Misses way in, almost hits Tragula for ball 2. Big lead to first and second here. The 2-0. Misses away for ball 3. Caden Porter, power hitting center fielder, waiting on deck here. Jones comes set. And here comes the 3-0. And that's going to be ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So 2 gone here, bases loaded. Going to bring up Caden Porter as Tragula reaches base for the second time in this one. Porter struck out swinging in the first and grounded out to Edwards at third in the second inning. Up here with the bases loaded here with this team trailing 3-1 the top of the 4th. Jones comes set, and the first pitch. Hit up the middle. Second baseman bobbles this one, and no play is going to be made. Daniel's going to score, and the lead is now cut here to 3-2. So break here for the Mustangs as they trail by 1 here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting Lane Ezel.
Derryberry just struggled with that one. Now Lane Ezel due up here. 0 for 2 in the game. Pair of pop-ups, 1 to third and 1 to right. Next pitch from Jones. Will hit up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. 1 run is in. Rounding third and scoring, and the Mustangs take the lead off a 2-out, 2-run single from Lane Ezel, and they lead this one 4-3. So they take advantage of that error and now get the lead. Going to bring up Clint Seymour here. He's going to try to keep this rally alive. Seymour is 1 for 2. Single on the first and then flew out the right in the third. On for his third at bat here against Jones. Because of the air, all these runs in this inning have been unearned against Jones. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one. Big healthy cut there by Seymour. And the 0-1 from Jones. Hit in the right field. That's going to be a base hit. Porter rounding third. And he is going to head home. And the Mustangs are going to extend their lead here to 5-3. A 2-out RBI single here by Clint Seymour. And now we got runners on the corners. Mustangs leading this one 5-3 here with a 2 out in the top of the fourth inning. Finn Duke now due up here. 0 for 1 walk in the first. And popped up to shortstop in Andrews in the third. Trying to keep this 2 out and rally going. His team has plated 4 here on the top of the fourth. Jones checking on Seymour over at first. Zell on third. Seymour on first here for Loretto. Jones comes set a huge lead by Seymour at first. Jones will check on him. Throw not in time. Sun's starting to set here at Richland. Wind still blowing out towards the left. Seymour again, a big lead at first. And he's going to take off. Pitches in the dirt. Seymour's going to get in there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now runners. 2 runners in scoring position here for Duke. Duke has some activity there in the Richland bullpen. Next pitch by Jones. Misses high for ball 2. Jones comes set. And the 2-0. And the dirt for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes here. The cleanup hitter for the Mustangs. And here's the 3-0. Breaking ball misses away for ball 4, and the bases are loaded once again. Third walk by Jones in this inning. It's going to bring up Carter Daniel, who led the inning off with a single and eventually scored the first run of the inning. That liner in the left. First pitch from Jones. This is low for ball 1. Jones now at 70 pitches. Came into the inning with 45 and has thrown 25 so far. Next pitch, and that misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes here. The 5-0 hitter for the Mustangs. And here comes the 2-0. That one's in there for strike 1. This next pitch is fouled back, and the count will now even up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Most of the field now covered in shadows. Just a patch out there in right center in the sun. And the 2-2. Chop foul down the left field line, and Daniel will stay alive. Jones comes set. And check, tries the fake to third, fake to first here on the pickoff move to keep Mustang runners, honest. Here comes the 2-2. Breaking ball hit high in the air. Catcher. And that one goes into the front row. Houston Treek was hoping that one would stay in play, but will go foul, and Daniel will stay alive once again. Next pitch swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will end the inning. But not before the Mustangs played 4 in the top of the 4th. Richland's going to try to answer as Loretto leads this one 5-3 as we head to the bottom half of the inning here on the X Sports Network.
It's the wall-to-wall clearance sale going on right now at Story & Lee Furniture. Save hundreds of dollars off floor samples, one-of-a-kinds, and even as-is items. We are drastically reducing prices to make room for our 2023 inventory coming in. And with our warehouse completely full, we've got a lot of furniture to sell and are slashing prices to do so. With hundreds of items marked at liquidation prices. And get up to 12 months no interest and free delivery too. It's the Story & Lee Furniture wall-to-wall clearance sale.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Richland. Let's go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Loretto now leading this one 5-3. They got 4 runs in the top half of the 4th inning. Now the Raiders have a chance to respond. 4, 5, 6 due up here. Miller, Trimble, and Andrews here. Due up here for the Raiders in the bottom of the 4th inning. Miller due up first here. Walked and scored a run. And is first at bat in the bottom of the 1st inning. One thing I've noticed certainly about this Richland lineup, you keep hearing sophomore, junior. Talented team and a young team. And it's a team that could be very dangerous here in the next year or two. If not certainly this year alone, judging by their 4-0 record in district play and winning 8 out of their last 10. Cade Lay on for his 4th inning of work. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away for strike 1. Lay through 3 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and sitting at 43 pitches. Next pitch from Lay. Misses low and in for ball 1. Way going to work pick quickly, and this one is lined down the right field line, but foul for strike 2. One, 2 here, the cleanup hitter for the Raiders. Lay goes to work. Here's the 1-2. Fastball misses away for ball 2. And here comes the 2-2. Send over to Seymour at short. Big hop now over to Daniel in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and that's going to bring up Colton Trimble. Trimble, who put a charge to 1 in his first at bat in the bottom of the 1st day. 2 out, 3-run homer here to left center field. Saw the first pitch from Lay and crushed it for the home run. Only run scored by the Raiders so far in this one, but there was a big hit there by Trimble. First pitch from Lay. And that misses away for ball 1. And here comes the 1-0. And that one misses in the dirt for ball 2. Double barrel action in the Richland bullpen. And the 2-0. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And the 2-1. Fouled away for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Trimble. Next pitch in the dirt for ball 3, and the count goes full. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 4th, a 5-3 Loretto lead. Next pitch from Lay. On the inside corner for strike 3, and that will be the second out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game for Lay. Now going to bring up the shortstop and Jamison Andrews. The freshman struck out looking in his first at bat in the bottom of the first inning. Facing Lay here for the second time. So ever since that 3-run homer from Trimble, Lay has really settled in nicely into this one. First pitch to Andrews. Misses away for ball 1. And the 1-0. Hit in the left field. Tracking this one at the wall. Makes the catch at the warning track is Tragula, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Raiders here in the bottom of the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. Loretto leading this one 5-3. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
And back here at Richland, new pitcher in the game here for the Raiders will be Andrew Turner. Face off of Connor Pope here to start things off in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Pope, who's 1 for 2 in the game so far. Single and a run scored by his courtesy runner in the first. Struck out looking in the previous inning. Turner comes in for Luke Jones, who through 4 innings gave up 5 runs, 4 of which were unearned, 6 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. That's 75 pitches. Next pitch from Turner. Sidearm action misses away for ball 2. Pope will be followed by Moore and Robertson here in this inning. And the 2-0. Fastball misses low for ball 3. Turner working off the edge of the rubber. Here comes the 3-0. In the dirt for ball 4, and Pope will reach base here for the second time in the game. 1 on, nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Looks like Kason Springer will make his way out to be a courtesy runner again here. Nope. Looks like we're going to have a different courtesy runner here in the game. Head coach Zach Curtis telling Pope to come in. Now coming into courtesy run will be Lucas Laxon over at first. New hitter into the game. Here for Loretto, it's not Miles Moore. First pitch here from Turner, and the dirt for ball 1. And it's Mason Tidwell who's going to be pitch hitting here for Moore. Next pitch from Turner, and that's on the outside corner for strike 1. Next pitch from Turner. Tidwell can't get the bunt down as it's fouled back in the glove for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Tidwell. 1 on, nobody out here in the top of the 5th. A 5-3 Loretto lead. And the 1-2. Sending the left field, and that one's going to get in the gap. It's going to one-hop the wall. Laxon here going to round third and actually holds up at third base, but Tidwell going to come up here with a double. We got a pair of runners in scoring position with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Bring up Carter Robertson. Ball was struck very well by Tidwell. No pun intended. So we have a new batter in the game. It's going to be Kason Springer. Going to pitch hit. Now the infield's going to play in here for the Raiders. Going to try to keep the Loretto lead at 2. Springer, the left-hander, here for his first at bat. Pair of runners in scoring position. First pitch from Turner. That one's in there for strike 1. And the 0-1 from Turner. That one's in there for strike 2. Working ahead here is Springer. Waiting. Waiting on deck is Jaden Aaron. Next pitch swung on and missed here for strike 3. That'll be the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the 5th inning. Jaden Aaron. They're going to come into the game here for the Mustangs. Now the catcher and Cheek going to come out and have a discussion here. Another lefty. Springer now followed here by Aaron. Would imagine the other guys will go back into the field here in between innings. So runners on second and third. One gone here in the top of the 5th. 5-3 Loretto lead. A walk by Connor Pope and then a double by Mason Tidwell. Off the wall in left center. Then a Springer strikeout is where we stand here. Winfield still playing in here for the Raiders. Turner comes set. First pitch to Aaron. Misses away for ball 1. Porter is waiting on deck here for Loretto. Here comes the 1-0. Bunt is going to get down, and the runner will not score. Good play there by the catcher and Cheek. So now we got runners on the corners here with a 2 gone in the top of the 5th inning. Great play there by Cheek. The bunt just did not get out there enough in time. Now Caden Porter comes up here with 2 gone and runners on the corners. Porter up for his first at bat. 0 for 3, a strikeout, ground out to third, and then reach on an error in the previous inning. First pitch from Turner, swung on and missed for strike 1. Cheek now gives out the signs for the first and third situation. Turner comes set. Here comes the 0-1. Misses way away. Good play there by Cheek. Keep that one from going the backstop. Counts now 1 ball and 1 strike. There comes a 1-1. Runner takes off. It's away for ball 3, and they might have gotten Tidwell here in a rundown, and they won't. So the runner will advance. Second and third here. That was ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike here to Porter. Now got a pair of runners in scoring position. And the 2-1. And he lays off that one for ball 3. Good crowd out here tonight from both sides. A lot of lawn chairs all over the ballpark here. Turner comes set. Here's a 3-1. Porter going to send this one in the left. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Another is going to score. Porter going to get into second base, and Loretto has extended their lead out to 7-3. A 2-run, 2-out single. And Loretto finally cashing in after the first 2 batters reach base. And now lead at 7-3. Porter probably breathing a sigh of relief, kind of struggled here in his first 4 at-bats and came through on that one. Zell now due up 1 for 3 in the game. A 2-run single in the previous inning. First pitch from Turner. Sent high in the left field. Jones tracking it, but it's going to go foul and out of play. No balls, one strike here with 2 outs. A lot of damage on both sides being done with 2 outs here tonight. Runner takes off, and Porter's going to get in with a stolen base down the third. Porter now 90 feet away from making it an 8-3 game. It was ball 1. Comes the 1-1. Sent just barely fouled down the left field line for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, a 2-0 hitter here for Loretto. And the 1-2. On the outside corner for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Loretto going to add a trio of runs in the top of the 5th inning. They lead this one just a pair of runs in the top of the 5th inning. Lead this one 7-1. So we go to the bottom half of the 5th. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons, like wedding season.
I W-2 you.
Taxes.
File from anywhere with the expertise of an H&R Block Tax Pro.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Iad at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Iad at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit Southern Tennessee.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
And back here at Richland, as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. New pitcher into the game here for the Mustangs, and that will be Finn Duke. Cade Lay checks out after 4 innings. Gave up 3 runs off 2 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and finished with 55 pitches. First one here from Duke is in there for strike 1. Facing off with Cameron Mann, 0 for 1 in the game with a ground out to second base. Next pitch from Duke misses away for ball 1. That is Tidwell that's now playing third. Duke, next pitch, misses in for ball 2. Next pitch from Duke. Hit high in the air, but out of play for strike 1. Or strike 2, excuse me. Next pitch misses in for ball 3. Full count here to man. Next pitch, sent over here to short. Throw over to first will not be in time. An infield single for Mann. Miscommunication a bit there from Tidwell and Seymour. And now we got one on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ryan Jones now due up here for the Raiders. Jones 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking in his first at bat in the 2nd inning. Not a big lead from Mann over at first. First pitch, a bloop, and over Robertson's head at second. Now back-to-back singles is but 2 on here. Nobody gone, the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now hitting for the Raiders, number 4, Clay Hollis.
Clay Hollis now due up here for the Raiders. First pitch, bunt over here to third, throw over to first in time. A good play there by Mason Tidwell and a good bunt there by Hollis. Now we got runners on first and second here. Going to bring up Houston Cheek here, the senior catcher. So Hollis gets the job done. Cheek 0 for 2 in the game. Pop up to short in the first, ground out the third in the third. Here with 2 on, 1 gone. Next pitch, foul back for strike 1. Next pitch, fouled away for strike 2. Next pitch misses high for ball 1. And the next pitch, that one's in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Cheek, top of the order here for the Raiders. And the next pitch. That one's in there for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. First strikeout here for Duke. 4th of the game for Mustang pitching. Now Jace Derryberry. Come up here with 2 gone and 2 on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Derryberry 0 for 2 with a pair of ground outs in the 1st and 3rd inning. First pitch here from Duke. Hit high in the air in the right. And making the catch there in the right field is Lane Ezel, and that will end the inning. Finn Duke gets out of a jam here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We're going to go to the top of the 6th. Loretto leading this one 7-3. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco products. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
What really matters during the ball game, I realize that in high school sports we don't have the last names on the back of jerseys usually, but the question is often asked, are you playing for the name on the front or the name on the back? The same should be considered spiritually. Paul said in Philippians 1 and verse 21, for me to live as Christ and to die as gain. So who are we truly living for? What name are we trying to promote? Is it the name of Christ, the name of Christian? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
And back here at Richland, we go to the top of the sixth. Loretto leading the Raiders here 7-3. 3-4-5 due up here for the Mustangs. Clint Seymour here. New pitcher into the game for the Raiders, and Brody Kincannon, the right-hander. Seymour so far 1 for 3 and 2 for 3 in the game. Pair of singles and a fly out the right. Does have an RBI so far in this one. First pitch here from Kincannon. Fouled away for strike one. Hollis will stay in center field here for the Raiders. Next pitch here from Kincannon. Breaking ball misses low and away for ball one. And the 1-1 to Seymour. Fouled away for strike two. And the next pitch. Lined up the middle. That one's going to get through for a base hit. Seymour reaches base for the third time in the game with this third single. So we've got one on, nobody out here in the top of the sixth inning. Ninth hit of the game here for the Mustangs. Finn Duke, the new pitcher here for the Mustangs, due up. He's 0 for 1 with a pair of walks and a pop-up to the shortstop in the third. Reach base in the first and fourth inning. Decent lead by Seymour at first. First pitch. Good save by Cheek. Misses away for ball one. Kincannon takes a look at Seymour at first. Seymour takes off. Duke sends this one in the right. Trimble tracking it, makes the catch. The throw over to first. And that one's just going to get away. And a missed opportunity there for the Raiders with the double play. Bring up Carter Daniel here, the first baseman, 1 for 3 in the game. One gone here in the top of the sixth inning. Daniel popped up to third in the first. Singled and scored in the fourth, and also struck out swinging in the inning as well. First pitch from Kincannon, breaking ball, fouled away for strike one. Won the count. Next pitch. Sent in the right field. Trimble charging in on it. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Second hit of the game here for Daniel. Now 2 on 1 out here in the top of the sixth inning. Brings up Connor Pope here to catcher. 1 for 2. Single, and his courtesy runner scored in the second. Struck out looking in the fourth. Walked, and his courtesy runner scored in the fifth. Runners on first and second. Seymour at second. Carter Daniel at first. Kincannon comes set. And the first pitch. Sent in the right field. Trimble going back on it. Makes the catch. Nobody tagging up. And now we got 2 gone here in the top of the 6th inning. Trimble has been very busy out there in right field tonight. It's Mason Tidwell on for his second at bat. Doubled off the wall in the 5th inning in his previous at bat. Pretty much all the damage done by the Mustangs, and this one's been done with 2 outs. First pitch, fastball misses away for ball 1. All 3 runs for Richland scored with 2 outs as well. And the 1-0. And the dirt. Seymour retreats back to second here. It's ball 2. And here comes the 2-0. Misses away for ball 3. Carter Robertson waiting on deck. And the next pitch, that's a fastball in there for strike 1, but both runners will advance up a base. Hitters count here for Tidwell. And the 3-1. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Kincaid now working out of the windup. Here comes a full count offering. Tidwell sends this one in the right. Trimble charging in on it and makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Kincaid gets out of a jam here in the top of the 6th inning. We're going to head to the bottom half. Loretto leading the Raiders here 7-3. That's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Don't be left with stumps, overgrown trees, and cluttered land. Make the call today to Bayworth Trimming, licensed, bonded, and insured. Proudly serving the region with years of know-how. Call today 931-300-3554 or visit bayworthtrimming.com.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Richlands, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Loretto leading the Raiders 7-3. 3-4-5 due up here for the Raiders. Finn Duke on for his second inning of work. Gave up a pair of hits, but did strike out a batter through 14 pitches. Got out of a bit of a jam there in the previous inning. First pitch, high and in to Edwards for ball 1. Edwards 1 for 2 in the game. Double and a run scored in the first, and then popped up to shortstop in the third. Next pitch misses high for ball 2. And the 2-0. Misses low for ball 3. Duke here going to reset himself on the rubber. And the 3-0. This is high for ball 4. And a leadoff walk to start things up. Going to bring up Bryce Miller here, the first baseman. Miller so far in this one, 0 for 1. Walken scored a run in the first and then grounded out to short in the fourth. On for his third at bat. First time facing off with Duke. Do have some action in the Loretto bullpen. One on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Coach Troy Hughes going through his signs here. It's a cleanup hitter. Decent lead by Edwards. He takes off. First pitch in there for ball 1. That throw is going to get in the center field, and Edwards is going to stay put. So Edwards in scoring position quickly. 1 ball, no strikes here to Miller. And the 1-0. In there for strike 1. And the 1-1 from Duke. Swung on a miss for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Miller. Next pitch. Gets away from Pope. He's going to try to get Edwards at third. And the umpire says he's in there safe. So Edwards advances up a bag off ball 2. The Raiders have a chance to cut into the lead now with next run 90 feet away. Infield playing back, normal all around for Loretto. Next pitch, hit in the right field. Ezel can't make the catch, and that's going to get away. 1 run is in. Miller on his way to second. He will stop there with a good job by Tidwell to keep the ball in front of him at third. So a bloop double down the right field line by Miller, and Richland here able to cut the lead to 7-4. Colton Trimble now due up now. Trimble, who's 1 for 2 in the game, a 3-run homer in the bottom of the first and then struck out looking in the fourth. So he will face off with Duke here for the first time. Assistant coach David Weathers now going to come out and talk with Finn Duke on the mound with a runner on second base and nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Raiders got their first run here since the bottom of the first off that Trimble 3-run homer. And taking a look at the stats here, I think that's the first run in this game scored without 2 outs. So Raiders trying to rally here late in the game. Bullpen still in work here for Loretto. Can't see who's down there. First pitch from Duke. Off the handle, foul back for strike 1. And the 0-1. And the dirt picked by Pope. He throws down the second, not in time. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. One from Duke. High and inside for ball 2. Duke goes to work quickly. The 2-1. Send in the right field. What a play there by Carter Daniel. Makes the play on a liner. A sure run score there. That's the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Raiders, freshman shortstop, number 3, Jamison
Jamison Andrews now due up 0 for 2 in the game. Struck out looking in the first and flew out to left in the fourth. His third at bat. First one here against Duke. Still here with the runner on second base. First pitch from Duke. In there for strike one. Open stance here by Andrews. And the 0-1. Chopped here. Tidwell at third. Makes the play. Throws over to first. And Daniel going to keep his foot on. And they said that his foot wasn't on. And now he's going to come have a conversation here with the home plate umpire. See what the call is. It looked like Daniel's foot was down. And they're going to say it wasn't. So we do have runners on the corners here. Nobody out. Excuse me, one out. So now the tying run at home plate here. Zach Curtis having a conversation here with the home plate umpire. So it's Cameron Mann, the designated hitter, due up. 1 for 2 in the game. Ground out to second in the second and singled in the fifth. Connor Pope now going to give out the first and third.
Now batting for the Raiders, Cameron Mann.
Signals here. Double play depth here for the middle infield, corner infield. Playing normal, outfield playing normal as well here for Loretto. First pitch from Duke. It's in there for strike one. First error of the game here for Loretto. Next pitch from Duke on the inside corner for strike two. And the 0-2. Send over to Tidwell at third. Throw over to second. Throw over to first. Not in time. A run will score here. Miller scores. And the lead is now cut here to 7-5.
Senior left fielder, number 30, Ryan.
So they do get a run out of that situation. We do have a runner on first base here. And now a pair of runs scored by Richland in this inning. Ryan Jones, the left fielder, due up. 1 for 2 in the game. Strikeout in the second, and a single in the fifth. First pitch from Duke, in the dirt for ball one. And the 1-0 from Duke. Sent through the right side, and that one is going to get through for a base hit. His second of the game. Now the tying run standing on first base here for the Raiders. Good piece of hitting there by Jones just to send it through the right side. Clay Hollis up for his second at bat of the game. First one was a beautiful sacrifice bunt that moved the runners. Now we're going to have a looks like a pitch runner coming into the game here for the Raiders and for Cameron Mann. So Hollis due up here. He came in for Gillett in the fifth inning. You're going to have that nice sacrifice bunt over the Tidwell at third. Runners on first and second here. 2 gone. Next first pitch swung on a miss for strike one. Duke now, the pick over to second. That's going to get through to center field, but no advancement. Duke comes set. Next pitch. Breaking ball misses high and in for ball 1. And the 1-1. Hit high in the air to right field. Daniel trying to get it, and that one's going to get just out of the reach of Daniel Azell, and that will be strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That was Lucas Laxon that was warming up in the bullpen here for Loretto. Might be coming in the 7th. This pitch from Duke. Hit high in the air. And that one's going to get out of play or into the bleachers in front of us. Hollis here stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Duke now tries another pickoff, but the runner gets back in plenty of time. And another 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Not before the Raiders get a pair of runs to cut the lead here to 7-5. Next at bat for the Mustangs is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at Richland, we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. Loretto leading the Raiders 7-5. 8-9-1 due up here for Loretto. Carter Robinson to lead things off. 0 for 2 so far in this one. Looks like Jackson Dragula waiting on deck. Be followed by the top of the order. Actually, it's Jaden Aram waiting on deck. And be followed by the top of the order and Caden Porter. Brody Kincannon on for a second inning of work. First pitch here. Misses away for ball 1. Kincannon gave up a pair of hits but got out of a jam in the top of the 6th inning. Here's the 1-0. That one's in there for strike 1. And the 1-1. That one's in there for strike 2. And here comes the 1-2. Misses way away for ball 2. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The leadoff hitter here for the Mustangs in the top of the 7th inning. And the 2-2. Breaking ball misses in the dirt for ball 3. Count is full here for Robertson. And the full count offering. Sent high in the air to right field. Derryberry calls everybody off, makes the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. Good play there by Jace Derryberry. One gone here. Top of the 7th inning. Going to bring up Jaden Aaron, one for his second at bat. Hit into bunted into a fielder's choice in his first at bat. Was trying to advance the runners and just didn't get the ball out more into the green more than what it did. And Houston Cheek was able to make a play. First pitch by Kincannon misses high for ball 1. And it's Aaron that is in left field now. 1-0. Misses low for ball 2. So the subs is Aaron is in left, and you got Mason Tidwell at third. And the 2-0. That one's in there for strike 1. And here comes the 2-1. Breaking ball, foul back for strike 2. Now the windup, here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, the second out of the inning. First strikeout of the game here for Kincannon. Yeah, 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. Now Caden Porter. 1 for 4 in the game. Had that 2-run single in the 5th. Has reached base twice, reached on an error in the 4th. On for his 5th at bat in this one. First time here against Kincannon. And the first pitch. Breaking ball misses away for ball 1. And the 1-0. This is away for ball 2. From Kincannon. That's on the outside corner for strike 1. And back to work. Here comes a 2-1. Sent in the center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Second hit of the game for Porter. Third time he's reached base. Now we got 1 on with 2 gone here in the top of the 7th inning. Runner standing on first base. Going to bring up Lane Ezel. 1 for 4 in the game. 2-run single in the 4th. Popped up to third in the first, flew out to right in the 3rd, and then struck out looking to end the 5th. First time here facing Kincannon. Not a big lead by Porter at first. First pitch from Kincannon. Misses in for ball 1. Kincannon with a long look at Porter at first. And the 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. And the 1-1. In the dirt, that gets away. Porter now going to head into second base. Count now goes to 2 balls, 1 strike. Big lead by Porter over at second. In the 2-1. That one's in there for strike two. Big lead by Porter again. Kincannon comes set. And the 2-2 misses away. Porter trying to take third, and he is thrown out to end the inning. 7-5 is the Mustang lead as we go to the bottom of the seventh. Last chance here for Richland. That is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
This is the good life.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
And back at Richland here, we go to the bottom of the seventh. Final chance here for the Raiders. Lucas Laxon coming in for the save here tonight for Loretto. Houston Cheek, top of the order to lead things off here for the Raiders. First pitch, foul back for strike one. That one got Pope pretty good, the catcher here for Loretto. He's going to walk it off, shake it off. Home plate umpire going to give him some time to recover. Pope is ready, so is Laxon. The 0-1, and that one's going to hit Cheek on the rear end. And we got a runner on. Ty Run going to come to the plate here. Nobody out here in the bottom of the seventh. So Jace Derryberry due up 0 for 3 in the game. Pair of groundouts in the first and the third. A fly out the right in the fifth. So Finn Duke goes back to third base here for the Mustangs. Derryberry going to square around the bunt, pulls that one back. It gets behind Pope. Cheek is on his way to second. One ball. No strikes. Runner now in scoring position here for the Raiders. Laxon now the stretch. And the 1-0. In the dirt for ball two. And the 2-0 from Laxon. This is high for ball three. And a 3-0. Misses in for ball 4. So back-to-back runners reach base. It's going to bring up Carter Edwards, the third baseman. 1 for 2 in the game. Doubled in the first, flew out to short in the third, and walked and scored a run in both the 6th and 1st inning. David Weathers, assistant coach, back out here to talk with Laxon with tying run at first and the go-ahead run at home. Whole infield meeting in this time here for Loretto. Nobody gone here in the top of the 7th inning, bottom of the 7th inning, excuse me. Outfield having a meeting out there near left center as well.
Now batting for the Raiders, sophomore third baseman, number 2, Carter Edwards.
So Edwards here for his 4th at bat in the game. Officially 1 for 2. Pair of runs scored. Laxon comes set. And the first pitch, nope, it's a pickoff move, and they don't have him. And now Zach Curtis, the head coach here for Loretto, is going to go out here and have a discussion. The field umpire said that he got his hand there in time. Now Curtis is going to go out and have a discussion with him. Certainly close. Tried that move where the shortstop goes in front of the runner and then the back pick with the second baseman. I was never a victim of that because I was too slow, so I never really took much of a lead out there at second base. Seen plenty of guys become a victim of that move. Curtis now making his way back to the dugout. The field umpire staring him down. Still staring him down. Shaking his head now. First pitch from Laxon. Sent over to short. Seymour. Throw over to Robertson. Throw over to first. Not in time, so now we got runners on the corners here, but we do have one out.
Now batting for the Raiders, first baseman, number 20, Bryce.
And I'm going to bring up here Bryce Miller, the first baseman. One gone here, in the bottom of the 7th inning. Tying run at first base. Go ahead run at the plate. Miller 1 for 2, walked in the first, grounded out to short in the 4th, and then an RBI double and a run scored in the previous inning. Double play depth here for Loretto. Runner takes off. Pope throws down the second. Not in time, and now the tying run is at second base. Laxon comes set. Next pitch. Sent over to Seymour. That one's going to go off of him in the center field. One run is in. Here comes a tying run, and we are all knotted up at 7 apiece. The go-ahead run now heading towards second base. A 2-run error, and we are tied up at 7. Second error of the game here against the Mustangs.
Now batting for the Raiders, junior right fielder, number 27, Cotton Trimble.
And bring up Colton Trimble here, 1 for 3 in the game. 3-run homer in the first, strikeout in the 4th, and a pop up to the first baseman. And Trimble's going to get the intentional walk here. It's going to bring up Jamison Andrews here, the shortstop. Who's 0 for 3 in the game. Strikeout in the first, fly out to left in the 4th, and reach via an error in the previous inning. Go ahead run at second base. One gone. First pitch. Sent in the right field, and that's going to get through for a base hit. That one's off Ezel and right. Miller going to come around and score, and the Raiders are going to walk it off here against Loretto, winning this one 8-7. Down 2 coming into the bottom of the 7th, and they get 3 runs and win this one 8-7. Taking a look here at the final statistics, Loretto with 8 runs off of 7 runs off 11 hits, 2 errors. Richland 8 runs off 7 hits and 1 error. Again, the final score here, Richland going to pick up an 8-7 win. They're going to improve here to 10-7 overall. Loretto's going to drop to 12-4 overall. Next broadcast, the Mustangs will take on Brooks High. Gary Landfill tomorrow night. We'll have that here on the X Sports Network. I'm AJ Good. Have a